Okay, so let us start the session now. Can you hear me? Am I audible to you? So let us start our session today, and this session is about various opportunities what we can explore and how we have to proceed forward for how we have to proceed forward for next couple of months. What are the myths? What are the opportunities? And with me, there are mentors also of YourPedia who will be answering your queries. So before I start the session, I want to discuss couple of things, couple of points here before you start asking your questions. And for one particular institute, I will tell you अभी तक कहाँ से forms निकल चुके हैं, which institutes have already declared their forms. And since this particular session is for mechanical engineers, I will discuss with you for mechanical engineers IISc Bangalore, which is the institute which has come out with the form. IISc Bangalore mein how many departments you can apply, that I will discuss with you in detail for particular institute. And on the same lines you can think of other institutes also. So let me start one by one point, which you need to keep in your mind. Number one, many students think that if we get to know about the cutoff of particular course, then as per the cutoff I will apply in that course. And suppose last year the cutoff was 550, my score is coming 560, that means I will get a call. So let me tell you, there is a huge variation in cutoffs. Number one, that is number one, for all courses. But for MS and PhD, MS means MTech RA, for which GATE is only one criteria. Other than GATE, there is a criteria of CGPA and research proposal. So there is no cutoff for MS and MTech, MS and PhD courses. Students do not think that way. I give you a very simple example here. I just interacted with one of the students of DOMS Madras, IIT Madras, Master of Management, which is one of the good course to apply, maybe at par with NITI Bombay, because you get Master of Management IISc Bangalore, IEOR Bombay, Master of Management Madras. You get more or less similar kind of opportunities. He told me that, sir, 440 and 840 general GATE score are sitting in the same class. And that is as per the student. He told this 440 GATE score and 840 GATE score are sitting, general category students sitting in the same class. Does that mean 440 plus GATE score is going to get call from DOMS Madras? Answer is no. Not every 440 plus is going to get call, because in DOMS Madras there is a SOP or SOR. So they give, they give preference to many other things also. SOP is one criteria, job experience is another criteria, your background, your academic background, that is one criteria. So there are many factors. Cutoff may not be the criteria always. Number one, cutoff are not for MS PhD. Understand one thing, because MS PhD may there's a criteria is something different. For MTech also there is a huge variation in criteria, especially for those MTech in which there is an interview. So do not take the decision as per this very strictly. This can give you some idea. I'm not saying don't see cutoffs. You can see that. You can refer the cutoffs, but do not make your decision only on the basis of this. It may not give you exact idea. There are some courses which declare that cutoff is this. Like NITI Bombay last year declared 750 cutoff for general category male, 700 GATE score for girls general category. They gave that criteria. But then they did not give criteria to many other branches also, like OBC, girls, or physically handicapped, or maybe SC, ST. They did not give that criteria also. So you need to see that carefully. Let's go to next point. Interviews and written exam. Many students say, sir, will there be interview and written exam? Answer is yes. There are courses, even MTech, there are courses where there can be interview and written exam. Now, how do we know whether there is an interview or written exam? One thing is, last year mein jo hua tha, that we can see. Another is, every year there is a change. There may be a department where there was interview only last year, but this year it can be written exam. And normally MS and PhD have interview. Interviews are certainly there for these courses. There are interviews for these courses. MS PhD have interviews. Many MTech courses also have interviews. Interviews are there, and there are courses where SOP is required, where SOP is not required. So that depends upon institute to institute, course to course. As I told you, like IIT Madras management department does not give MTech, it only gives MS, and they give very high value to statement of purpose. In fact, IIT Madras gives very high weightage to statement of purpose. IISc Bangalore and IIT Madras, they give very high value to interviews. Interviews are very important for these two institutes, and very long interviews. You ask any senior IISc Bangalore, IIT Madras, they will say हमारा interview 1 घंटा चला, 45 मिनट चला, आधा घंटा चला. So these institutes give very high weightage to interviews. So there can be written exam. Written exam की तैयारी is more or less similar to GATE preparation, but you should keep preparing. Also you will get, but you should keep preparing. That is something which is important. You need to keep preparing for these exams, because the moment call comes, you need to prepare for that. There are some exams where they have given the entire syllabus they have mentioned, but you should keep preparing till your interview or written exams or these things come. One thing students are not aware, they have maximum energy towards the beginning of when the applications come. The moment your GATE score comes or GATE result comes, you start applying in the institutes, little realizing that the best options you get towards the end, July and August. It may be possible a student has not participated in all entire counseling, but towards the end he got very good option. Why? Because there are reasons for that. Spot rounds come, special rounds comes, waiting seats open up, and new courses also are declared. Last year 3-4 courses were declared in the month of June and July. In the beginning they were not there, and June and July may the courses opened up when maximum students had already decided paid fees. So best options pop up towards the end, and you need to be patient. You need to be patient with COAP round and CCMT round, that I will need to retain things and keep deciding. And this decision becomes very important. What happens is, in COAP round, sometimes you get one particular IIT. Let's say you are getting IIT Roped, particular thing. First round may be same, second round, third. Now you have to finalize. Either you drop it or you take it. So that time you have to take decision very cautiously. So it is a long duration process. It cannot be that okay, I fixed it and I go it, because wherever you are taking master's admission or PhD admission or MS or MTech admission, very important is the placement scenario in that particular course. That is very, very important. So you need to take that decision very judiciously. Team YourPedia mentors you for this also. Not only those students who are registered with us, but even those of you who are getting particular option and you want to discuss with the mentors, out of these two options, what should I take? Mentors help you. I mean, Team YourPedia guides you for that also. So that is the third thing. Now you need to basically keep preparing and keep applying. Students, when they start applying, they stop preparing. When you apply, you will get calls. When you get calls, you will get interviews or maybe written exams. And I tell you one thing on the basis of my experience, wherever you are applying through SOP, wherever you are going for interview, then that option is always better than the option which you get without these. Student keep on asking, sir ऐसी option बताओ जहां ना तो interview हो ना written exam हो. तो ऐसी option may not be good option. So you should try to get into good option. सर ऐसी ऑप्शन बताओ जहां पे रिटन एग्जाम नहीं है, इंटरव्यू भी नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं है, तो वो ऑप्शन अच्छी नहीं होगी. मे बी यू विल नॉट गेट गुड प्लेसमेंट. सो ट्राई टू एक्सप्लोर द ऑप्शन. एज आई टोल्ड यू, योर गेट स्कोर इज 440 जनरल कैटेगरी. If you want to get very good option with this, then be mentally prepared. It cannot be obtained directly, because if you think of obtaining it directly, there are so many thousands of students with this same gate score. Only gate score ke base pe, if you are thinking of getting that option, it may not be good option. How did you get DOMS Madras? How did you get Department of Management Madras, IIT Madras? How did you get it? Sir, there was a SOP which I wrote very nicely. There was an interview which I did very well, and I got selected. And I'm sitting today with those candidates which are having 760 gate score or something like that. So you need to understand one thing, that gate score is one credential you have, CGPA is another, your knowledge for interview is third, your written exam is fourth. You need to combine all these and optimize your score. Do not always think that only on the basis of one, whatever I'm getting, please suggest me that. It should not be. In fact, you should try to explore more and more options. It is like choosing among many options, choosing the best for you and putting effort for that. So you need to apply and you need to keep preparing for all these things simultaneously. Do not fear them, do not avoid these particular things, because they are helpful to you. Gate or no gate, there are so many students, without gate also. And believe me, we are interacting with so many, and many of you are attending those interactions. We are interacting with so many students sitting in the different campuses. They are telling that, okay, I was not having gate, I was having low gate, I was having high gate. All sort of examples are there. At the end, they will come out with a good salary package and good placement. The entire purpose of this entire process is I land up in some course from where I get a very good job. That is the ultimate purpose of this entire process. Now, to get ultimate good package or good placement, if I get through gate or I get through without gate, whatever, the ultimate objective should be fulfilled. And I'm telling you that honestly, whether you have gate or you do not have gate, you will get that option, but with the condition you need to put effort. Sir, I do not have gate and I do not want to write any exam, I do not want to prepare now, can I get best? Answer is no, you will not get best. If you want to get something worthwhile, if you want to get something good, you need to put effort. If you do not have gate score, then there are some exams which you should prepare and write. You should clear those exams, you should clear the interview of those exams, and then you should get into that. Like if you want to get into IIT Hyderabad, triple IT Hyderabad, IIT Madras, IIT Jodhpur, NIT Surathkal, NIT Warangal, BITS Pilani, all these institutes, without gate, if you want to get, you need to write their written exam, because they will not take you without unless until they are satisfied that you have a particular minimum level. These top institutes will not induct you, they will not take you if you are not good. That is what you have to understand. So that is something which is important. Now, one question many students ask, the common question, this is a common question. In fact, majority of you there will be asking this question only, that sir, with my score, this is my gate score, tell me from where I get the call. It is like, sir, see my hand and tell me my future. See, it is not that simple. And many students started sending me that, sir, I entered my gate score and this is the option. Someone is reflecting me, this is the option for you. MTech here, MTech there. On the basis of cutoff, it cannot be decided. Understand that. It cannot be done only on the basis of cutoffs. So there are different credentials. You need to understand it. All of you are wisdomful enough to understand that. Gate is one score, then your CGPA is another criteria, category is another criteria, branch is another criteria. These are criteria, if not job experience and academics. If you put all these things together, then you will be in position to know that this is where I'm going to get. So your question should be twofold. Only on the basis of the gate score, forget about everything else. Only on the basis of gate score, what option I'm going to get. And that option largely will be MTech, and that will be on the basis of your cutoffs, but that cutoffs vary every year. But that will not be very good judicious option for you. The moment you add this also, and you open up some more options and you apply different places, you mix all your credentials and start exploring the option, then you get one of the best option for you. So what is post gate journey all about? What is post gate journey? Post gate journey means next couple of months, whenever institutes come out with their forms, see where you fit yourself, see what you can do, see with which professor you can be in link with, see whom you can entice and whom you can impress, and you can get that course, so that ultimately with this score I got this best. Otherwise, I can tell you, 400 gate score, you will get NIT Agartala. What is so difficult about that? I can tell you that this is NIT Agartala you got, but maybe placement is not there, or you will get some particular institute. But with this score, can you get into some IIT? Why? Because yes, you wrote exam and you wrote SOP, and then you managed to get into IIT. That is something which you are to basically do, and that is how it has to be there. Now, I think after these couple of things, let me tell you so far before I start taking your questions and all. So far, GATE result has not come. And as of today, that is 7th March, as of today, there are some institutes which have come out with their forms, and dates cutoffs are also there. One is NITI Bombay. NITI Bombay earlier said 28th Feb, and now they are extended it to, I think, 31st March. So NITI Bombay form is there. Who should fill form of NITI Bombay? Let me tell you. NITI Bombay mein GATE score is very important. But I have heard, and they have not declared it, that if you have some kind of job experience, maybe the cutoff GATE score, whatever they mention, they tend to induct you even at that also. So NITI Bombay gives value to your academic background, your 10th, 12th, like typical management institute, they give that. So 750 journal category NITI Bombay calls. Journal category girls 700 they call. OBC 680, OBC girls 670. That is last year they gave basically some kind of cutoffs. So that is tentatively we know. You should fill NITI Bombay form because it is a good institute. There will be interview. GD I don't think so, though they mentioned, but there cannot be GD, but interview will be there. So prepare well for that. Certain topics you have to prepare, and I will come out with a video for NITI Bombay. In fact, on our new channel, soon we'll start putting the videos of probable HR questions asked to agriculture engineer, electrical engineer, instrumentation engineer, computer science engineer. So not everybody has studied project management courses, but then they can always ask you pie chart. Pie chart. Last year, this was a question asked to one of the branch students. Do you know what is pie chart? What is the significance of pie chart? You know what is a line chart? So they ask you basic questions. That particular thing will be told to you. IC Bangalore, last date is 22nd March. They have come out with their forms of MTech, MS, and PhD. IC Bangalore. They have come out with their forms. And other than IIC Bangalore, IIT Gandhinagar has come out with the forms of early MTech, early PhD, for which GATE is not required and rank is required, and select institute and rank is required. I told you, many of you, that if you can manage the rank certificate, it is very easy to enter there nowadays, because so far students are not in state of application. अप्लाई नहीं कर रहे हैं बच्चे अभी. तो अगर तुम रैंक सर्टिफिकेट अरेंज कर लेते हो, अप्लाई करना स्टार्ट करते हो, तो अपॉर्चुनिटी है. You can get call from IIT Gandhinagar, so one of the very good institute. एंड उसी तरीके से पीएचडी वगैरह का फॉर्म भी निकल गया है. आईटी गांधीनगर का पीएचडी 30th इज द लास्ट डेट. इसका मैंने सुना था 8th मार्च तक हो गया है लास्ट डेट आईटी गांधीनगर का. दैट इज अर्ली एमटेक एंड अर्ली पीएचडी. सेंट्रली फंडेड टेक्निकल इंस्टीट्यूट्स को वैसे भी वो एंटरटेन करते हैं. तो एक आईटी गांधीनगर का आया है, एक आईसी बेंगलोर का आया है, अभी आईटी इंदौर का आया है. आईटी इंदौर में विश्वेश्वरैया स्कॉलरशिप भी है. दैट इज अ गुड स्कॉलरशिप. एंड लास्ट डेट्स ये हैं. सिविल की तो चलेगी, और ये पीएचडी है. आईटी इंदौर का एमटेक का भी नहीं आया. एमटेक हैज नॉट कम, पीएचडी हैज कम. सो आईआईसी बेंगलोर, एमटेक, एमएस, पीएचडी ऑल हैव कम. 22nd March is the last date. आईटी गांधीनगर PhD has come, that is 30th is the last date. 8th March for early MTech, early PhD, that has come. NITI Bombay, I told you, these things have come. And without GATE, I do not have GATE. No, without GATE, sir, what are the options? I tell you, minimum 20 good institutes will come out this year for non-GATE students. Those who do not have GATE score, minimum 20 institutes will come. I'm telling you that. And some have started coming. IIT Gandhinagar first was there without GATE. IIT Gandhinagar, MTech, direct PhD, without GATE. If you are rank holder, obviously, as I told you, there will be some kind of criteria. Without GATE, if some top institute is taking you, then certain things you should have. Now, what IIT Gandhinagar said, you are without GATE, but are you among top 5 in your department? They said department. Are you among top 5 in your department? Can your head of the department give that rank certificate? If that is yes, then submit it. And submit it and you may be considered. So something like that. So something like that you have to fulfill. IIIT Hyderabad has come out with its form. I think MTech and MS and PhD. MS is of 2 years. Normally students say, sir, MS 2.5, 3 years ka hota hai. But IIIT Hyderabad, it is 2 years only. Like MTech, it is also 2 years. And the last date is 3rd April. By 3rd April, you can fill the form. Form is costly. 2500 rupees ka hai. Form is costly. So my advice is fill in one department, either MTech or MS. MTech, if you apply for MTech, you need to write a subject exam also, but for MS it is quant only, quantity aptitude and little bit, that mathematics will be asked, general paper only. For MTech you need to write both paper, general paper and technical paper also. Exam is PGEE, and it's very it's not difficult. Maybe Tyagi sir will come out and make a video on this, how you can crack this exam of PGEE IIIT Hyderabad. And then comes Vellore Institute of Technology. They have MTech and Masters of Design. Vellore may have also have interacted with the students. They say yes, the placements are good. And 20th May they have kept as the last date. 2nd March ko it will open up. So those without GATE, start preparing. Keep your preparation intact. Because what will happen is, I know many students with GATE, they get nowhere, and without GATE they get in a very good place and get a good placement also. And you are going to watch all those videos soon. We are going to bring those students to you who will tell this. And many of you, who say, sir, should we drop or not drop? This is not the time to decide as of now. First explore, keep preparing, because preparation otherwise also you have to do. If your GATE score is not good, or if you do not have any GATE score, you need to prepare otherwise also. Because if your GATE score is less or no GATE score, विदाउट प्रिपरेशन तो आपका वैसे नहीं होगा, आपको तैयारी तो करते रहना पड़ेगा. और अगर तुम्हें लगता है जुलाई अगस्त तक तुम्हें कुछ नहीं मिला, तो तुम गेट का एग्जाम लगाओ, कोई इशू नहीं है. लेकिन मिलता है, 100% मिलता है. अगर तुम्हारी तैयारी अच्छी है तो तुम्हें कुछ ना कुछ पॉजिटिवली मिलता है. दैट इज हाउ इट गोज. मणिपाल इंस्टीट्यूट, ये तीनों इंस्टीट्यूट जो मैं आपको बता रहा हूं, जो अभी आ चुके हैं, इनके फॉर्म्स आ चुके हैं. लास्ट डेट 15 मई है, इसकी लास्ट डेट आपकी 20th मई है, इसकी लास्ट डेट आपकी 3rd अप्रैल है. और फॉर्म भरने की एग्जाम 16 मई को है. एंड एग्जाम की डेट्स ये लोग आपको बताएंगे, ये एग्जाम की डेट्स भी वहां पे नोटिफाई करेंगे. जैसे इसका मणिपाल का भी डेट नहीं आया, इसका आपका IIIT हैदराबाद का डेट 16th अप्रैल को है. सो यू स्टार्ट प्रिपेयरिंग नो. विदाउट गेट स्टूडेंट हु वांट्स टू, लाइक स्पेशली इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स, इलेक्ट्रिकल, इंस्ट्रूमेंटेशन एंड कंप्यूटर साइंस ग्रेजुएट्स, उनके लिए यहाँ पे है. IIIT हैदराबाद में मैकेनिकल के लिए इस बार नहीं है. मैकेनिकल के लिए जो डोमेन है वो एक वीडियो मैंने बना रखा है, उसको सुनो. How mechanical can get into IIIT Hyderabad, वो भी बनाया हुआ वीडियो. Accordingly you have to do it. And then Manipal is also good placements in this particular domain. अब देखो मैं आपको बताता हूं, जो IISc Bangalore है, IISc Bangalore has come out. That is the first and most preferred institute which has come out with its forms. There are 3 courses in which you can apply in IISc Bangalore. Today's presentation is for mechanical students, mechanical, XC, production, ऐसे बच्चों के लिए ये presentation मैं कर रहा हूँ. And I'm telling you that for MTech, MS, PhD, for all these 3 courses, mechanical engineer, listen this carefully, can apply in more than 30 departments, 30 department. In how many departments mechanical engineer, production engineer can apply, industrial engineer can apply in IISc Bangalore? 30 plus department. And sir, how many courses? MTech, MS, PhD. Do we know the cutoffs? I'll show you the cutoffs, but cutoffs are not for MS and PhD. And there's a huge variation. And I should not say, but sometimes wrong. They are not actually not there, the way the student get admission. Then how do I know these cutoffs? Because you ask the students. Last year you got into IISc Bangalore in this course, what was your cutoff, what was your GATE score? He will tell you this is my GATE score, but यहाँ cutoff उससे कहीं ऊपर लिखा हुआ है. There's a huge variation, I'm telling you that. So these are the courses which are required. अब यहाँ पे MTech, MS, PhD के लिए whether GATE is required or not required, SOP, SOR required or not required, those all details are given here. In IISc Bangalore, without GATE, can I enter without GATE? Only if you are centrally funded technical institute. If you are sent from centrally funded technical institute, without GATE also you can enter in IISc Bangalore. सेल्फ स्पॉन्सर्ड के लिए IISc Bangalore में कुछ नहीं है अभी तक. सेल्फ स्पॉन्सर्ड के लिए उन्होंने डिक्लेयर नहीं किया, जैसे करेंगे हम आपको बता देंगे. बट एज ऑफ नाउ सेल्फ स्पॉन्सर्ड के लिए कुछ नहीं है. इज SOP, SOR required? Majority courses के लिए it is not required. Is interview there? Yes, interview is there. So that all things you should know where you can apply and how it can be done. Now let me tell you one by one. And I'm telling you this part you should not see. Cutoffs है हमने उठाया IISc से, but this part you should not see because there's a huge change in this, huge variation. और यहां से देखकर डिसीजन मत लेना. As mechanical engineer, सर मैं कहां पे अप्लाई कर सकता हूं? How many departments I can apply as mechanical engineer in IISc Bangalore. Aerospace engineering में you can apply. This is a department. Climate science में you can apply. Earth science में you can apply. And now see this side. Aerospace में I can apply for which course, sir? MTech, MS or PhD? You can apply for MTech also. You can apply for MS also. You can for PhD also. Shortlisting criteria is interview. I mean, you will be shortlisted and interview. MTech is a direct admission. So in IISc Bangalore, there is a direct admission also on the basis of your GATE score, and there is a interview through interview also. You will apply and then there will be interview. Interview will be the main thing. The moment you are shortlisted, the interview is the main thing. After that, everybody is equal. Then interview is the main thing. So if you apply in aerospace as mechanical engineer, if you apply in aerospace, MS and PhD ka form is same. And I tell you one more thing. Only 3 places you can fill the form. Only 3 places. You can apply in more than 30 departments, but only 3 choices you can give. You cannot give 30 all, only 3. And there comes the role of judicious decision making. As per my GATE score, sir, from which department the probability of getting call is maximum? If somebody is ready to spend money, 30 के 30 डिपार्टमेंट्स में भरना है, तब तो कहीं ना कहीं से कॉल आ जाएगा, but you can fill only in 3. And as per probability you have to fill, department should be matching your temperament, आपको अच्छा प्लेसमेंट वगैरह भी मिलना चाहिए, and you have to fill only 3. MTech भरें कि MS भरें, MS and PhD का form is same. So you can apply in MS PhD, there will be interview, and when there will be interview, these cutoffs have got no meaning. MS में these cutoffs have got no meaning, though it is provided. So now the student will say, okay, 900 मेरा तो हो ही नहीं सकता, I will not apply. I tell you, there will be students far lesser score than what is mentioned here doing MS from these departments. I have interacted with them. I have done that. So you will find that. Now, as mechanical engineer, where else you can apply? Sir, climate science I can apply. There will be aptitude test and interview. There will be test and interview. And I told you earlier also, wherever there is a written exam, test and interview, the probability of your getting, you're getting very good department with less score is very high. So when there is a written test, aptitude test and interview in climate science, then if your aptitude you have prepared well, your probability call तो आ जाएगा तुम्हें, लेकिन probability of conversion will be high only if your preparation is good of these subjects. So is there a written test and interview for MTech also, sir? Yes. See, climate science. Now I give a thumb rule. IISc में interdisciplinary departments में normally there is a written test and interview. IIScs में interdisciplinary departments में normally there is a written test and interview. In interdisciplinary, कोर में नहीं हो सकता, लेकिन इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी लाइक क्लाइमेट साइंस में वो आपको इंटरव्यू एंड रिटन टेस्ट रखता है. सो देयर इज अ इंटरव्यू एंड रिटन टेस्ट. MS PhD there will be interview only. MTech के लिए there will be interview and written test also. So where mechanical engineer can apply now? Aerospace, climate science, earth science, mechanical engineering, product design and engineering, material engineering, sustainable technology, smart manufacturing, सिविल इंजीनियरिंग एंड केमिकल इंजीनियरिंग के अंदर भी एज मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर यू कैन गो. डज नॉट मीन सिविल इंजीनियरिंग है मैकेनिकल नहीं जा सकता. इन सिविल इंजीनियरिंग एंड इन केमिकल इंजीनियरिंग ऑल्सो यू कैन ज्वाइन एज मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर इन दीज कोर्सेज. देन computational and data science, there also you can go. Then management studies. In management studies, what are the courses? There is a MTech, there is a MS, there is a PhD. You can apply for all these courses. Can I get into management department of IISc direct PhD with GATE score 400? Answer is yes. You can think of applying very good performance in the interview and all. If you do, there is a probability because that is a GATE score is only criteria. It's a very good course. Nanoscience engineering, cyber physics system, climate change, mathematical science, nanoscience, water research, biosystem engineering, energy engineering, electronic system engineering. Electronic system engineering does not mean you are actually only electronic engineer can join there. As I told you, in this particular domain, as a mechanical engineer also you can join electronic system engineering, which we think of in mechatronics or something. In some institutes there is a mechatronics. In this there is a this department. Ecological science, neuroscience, molecular physics, molecular reproduction, development and genetics, instrumentation and applied physics, this is also good department. Mathematics, high energy physics, astronomy physics, inorganic and physical chemistry, brain and artificial intelligence. So center for atmospheric and ocean engineering, autonomous societies, chemical sciences. So these are 31 departments in which as mechanical engineer you can apply. And I tell you one thing, like the moment you land up in IISc, the moment you land up in IISc, आप वहां पे पहुंच गए, उसके बाद after that your career opportunities, the kind of jobs you are going to get will largely it will depend upon how do you perform there. आपकी performance वहां पे कैसी है, it will depend upon that. If your performance is good, if you learn more, companies will come and you can actually get into those companies, core, non-core, whatever you call it, you can get into there. So there are so many good departments in IISc Bangalore which you can apply. Let me talk more about some of the departments which I find good, and in that you have really good opportunities. Even your this thing is not good. Like MS in management studies, they have advertisement. MS in management studies you can go. So the GATE score requirement for MTech course and MS course, that is different. It is not same. The GATE score requirement for MS is less than that of MTech because obviously CGPA is also one of the criteria. So there are many criteria for that. MS in computational and data science, if that is the course they are offering, then obviously MTech ke comparison mein the GATE score requirement will be less. Smart manufacturing is a good department, but offering, I think, offering as of now only MTech, not the MS. Sustainable technology. This is also very good department. Sustainable technology offering you MS and PhD. Depending upon your, credentials, you can apply in this. All MS courses is a combination of your, GATE score and combination of your CGPA. On the basis of that, you have to apply. So I think we have already discussed now what are the forms which are out so far and how you have to proceed forward. All I want to tell you is that there are so many opportunities for all of you. You need to explore the options. What are the options available? You need to start, applying in these institutes. You need to start seeing these institutes. Like IISc, if you are interested to go in IISc, see the department. You need to start applying. And the most important thing is you need to face the interview. Getting call is only part of the story. You will get call for sure if you apply the different options depending upon your credentials. You will get the call, but converting that call into some kind of selection is the main thing. For that you need to basically prepare for interview. And one very important thing, mathematics is a very important subject for IISc in all departments, whether that department is sustainable technology or material engineering, whatever department is there, mathematics is the subject normally they ask you in the interview, and that is the very, very important subject. So do not basically miss mathematics. Keep preparing for mathematics so that you can convert that properly. That is something which is important. So placement, as far as the placement situation is concerned, I interacted with students from different branch, material science also, smart manufacturing also, computational data science also, and mechanical engineering department also, aerospace also. I interacted and recorded their experience, and many of you have already interacted with these students. You are already aware. So during interaction, all these students said that sir, placement largely depends upon your effort, not on department. I mean, the student who is from particular department, let's say is a smart manufacturing department or earth science department, even student who is in earth science department, and if he's doing good work in computational fluid dynamics or MATLAB, or he has an increased his skills in particular domain, then the companies related to those skills are hiring them. So placement actually is not a trouble, because placement depends upon your skill, and there are a lot of companies coming. I told you earlier also, this year there are thousands of companies which are visiting top institutes, because crazy placement is going on, and I believe it is going to remain for some more time. You need to very, very you need to take things very seriously for the admission, so that the moment you enter in these institutes, you start preparing for placements. Let me take now some questions from you. So I told you placement situation in MS is better than MTech, and I want to discuss on that particular part once again. See, when we talk about placement, I want to tell you something here. Placement in MS non-core is better than from MTech in core. And I will just now prove why I'm saying this. If you are doing MS in non-core, listen this carefully. There are so many students with whom I have interacted in these institutes, and I came to know that placement in MS non-core is better than placement in MTech core. That means if you are doing MS program, if you are doing MS in mechanical engineering, and if you want to get into data science company, and if you're doing MTech in mechanical department itself, and if you want job in thermal science company, here you will get 15 lakh per annum, and in this case you will get 8 or 7 lakh maybe per annum. This is the very common statistics. Ask any student of IIT or institutes, NITs, they will tell you why this is there. Everybody will tell you, sir, नॉन कोर में पैसा ज्यादा मिलता है, बट मेरे को कोर में इंटरेस्ट है. इट इज नॉट लाइक दैट. 90% of graduates of IITs go in the non-core. Why? Because they get good growth, they got good package. So why MTechs do not prefer core non-core jobs? Why MTechs are not preferring? Reason number one, MTech people think that 4 साल मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग, 3 साल हमने कोचिंग में लगा दिया गेट के, उसके बाद हम अभी 2 साल और लगा रहे हैं, इतना ज्यादा हमने टेक्निकल पढ़ लिया, सो आई डोंट वांट टू गो टू एनीथिंग एल्स. इनर्शिया. And if you want to get a job of data science, you need to compete with graduates. But that is not the situation in IISc. I'm talking about others. You need to compete with graduates who from second, third year start preparing for placement. One thing is very important to note, that in IITs, BTechs have better placement than MTech. You know why? Because BTech prepare for placement. सेकंड थर्ड ईयर से बीटेक वाले बच्चे प्रिपरेशन करना स्टार्ट करते हैं. वी वेंट टू आईआईटी गांधीनगर, वी इंटरेक्टेड विद बीटेक पीपल, एमटेक पीपल, पीएचडी पीपल, एंड यू नो व्हाट वी फाउंड? बीटेक पीपल आर वेरी सीरियस फॉर प्लेसमेंट. वो सब लर्न कर रहे हैं, डाटा साइंस ही वो सब कर रहे हैं. एमटेक पीपल आर नॉट दैट सीरियस फॉर प्लेसमेंट्स, लेस देन बीटेक पीपल. पीएचडी आर नॉट एट ऑल सीरियस फॉर प्लेसमेंट. अब मेरे को आप बताओ, प्लेसमेंट तो उसी को मिलेगा ना जो सबसे सीरियस है, जो तैयारी करेगा. कंपनी आई, कंपनी सेड ओके, I want people who are good in data science or particular this programming, coding. I want people. Whosoever knows that better, company will take them. If MTech is not knowing that, then obviously they will take BTech people. Now in MS, you get more time because theoretical subjects are not less in MS. MS में उतना subject नहीं है. You get 6 more months. So you get more time to prepare for the placements in MS. Placements especially in these domains. So what is the surest way to get a very good job? Land up in MS course in any particular institute. You get sufficient time. Theoretical subjects will not be much on you. You have flexibility to choose the subjects such that you get a job. Ask your seniors, ask the placement cell what kind of companies are coming, and prepare accordingly so that you get the job. So if job is the requirement, from the very first day you need to prepare for the job. If you prepare for the job, I have not come across a single student in masters so far which I interacted who said, sir, I was desperately preparing for placement but I could not get placement. Maximum students who do not get placement, they are not preparing for placement. They are preparing for competitive exam, they are writing engineering subsidies, they are writing some public sector. That is the reason they don't get placement. Otherwise, getting placement into non-core is very easy. But yes, you need to simultaneously prepare for that. Maybe maximum of you are having time right now. So if you have decided that I will not now drop and I will not prepare for GATE again and again, and I want to get into IITs or something and want to get a job, start preparing on these things. The moment you get masters, you can start preparing for placements from the very beginning, and you get in the placements also. This is how you have to, I think, proceed forward from now onward. That is number one. SLIGHT is CFTI. I don't know whether SLIGHT is under a centrally funded technical institute, and Sant Longowal is a very good central university in Punjab, and that is CFTI, and I think student get very good score also. So Ravi, this question I think you asked last time also. It is very good institute, you should apply into that. So Vishwanath, I told you that multiple opportunities will be there. You need not to bother about those opportunities. You will get multiple opportunities. You can explore all these opportunities. That won't be a problem. Placement we have discussed. Yes, there is interview in MTech in IITs. Yes, but not all departments. There are some departments in IITs where there are interviews in MTech, but not in all departments. So if you ask me, there will be 20% departments in IITs where there will be interview. So not in all departments, but there are departments where there will be interviews. SOP is not required for IISc as of now. They have not mentioned. But the moment you start applying, then you get to know. So the moment you start applying, there they ask you about the SOP. So sometimes, last year they have not asked for SOP in particular department. This year they start asking for SOP. The moment you start applying, then you get to know. But as per my knowledge, SOP is not asked in IISc. Interviews are there, written exam is there. SOP normally they not ask. uh, if you're from scheduled caste, scheduled tribe community, then do not see the cutoff at all. Let me tell you that very honestly. If you're from SC ST community, do not see the cutoffs at all, because the number of students applying sometime is less, especially scheduled tribe. ST community students are less. Do not see the cutoffs. Start applying, you will get the call. Start appearing for interviews, and you can get into that. Okay, so this is I told you, I mean, this score mein whatever you get, this there are so many opportunities. Jayesh, ME general category 7.9 CGPA. There are many opportunities. If patent you have, apply for MS की कॉल आपको आएगी काफी डिपार्टमेंट्स में से. You will get the call for MS, and patent का benefit you can take in MS. Jadavpur University is yes, direct MTech. Jadavpur University is, I think, a good university, and they must be in the select university. So early PhD में तुम apply कर सकते हो from Jadavpur University to IIT Gandhinagar. That is there. You see, non-core departments, I told you, if you see in IISc Bangalore also, if I tell you, IISc Bangalore may also non-core branches. First, students are not clear about interdisciplinary departments. Interdisciplinary departments are those departments in which student from different branch of engineering can join. That is called interdisciplinary. I give you example of that is like, climate science, aerospace, earth science, product design and engineering. These are examples of interdisciplinary departments. Why? Because not only mechanical engineer joins aerospace, electronic engineer can also join, civil engineer can also join, and maybe computer science engineer can also join. So aerospace is a truly interdisciplinary department where students from different branch of engineering can join. Similarly, climate science also. I tell you one more thing also. Climate science kind of departments are very good. These are very, very good departments to apply for. Many students are not aware that placements is very good from here. The moment you join climate science and start upskilling yourself, learning करना start करते हो, companies आपको hire करती हैं. There are so many companies which are working in this area, computational fluid dynamics and all. Similarly, earth science, like climate science, earth science is also very good department. Product design and engineering. But the moment you get shortlisting, there is an interview. That is a catch. There's a catch. Students think that getting call is only the challenge. The challenge is clearing interview. Maybe they will call 8 to 10 times a student for interview. Let's say they want to keep 20 students and they have called 500. IIT Guwahati mein, so they have called, I think, 50 times also in one of the department. I will tell you that department also. So they will call multiple times for 20 seats. Let us say they've called 500 people for interviews and all, and then interview become the decisive. So uski tayari karo. Start at least seeing whatever videos we have uploaded on YourPedia, because students are not considering this seriously. You see this, there is an interview, there's an interview, there's an interview, there is an interview. How much time shall I will get when I know that I have an interview? कितना टाइम मिलता है? मतलब आपको यहां से मेल आएगा, you will get a mail from IISc And how much time do you get to know that you have interview? Only 1 week. Not even 1 week. Sometime, one after another you will get interview, one after another. Last year there was one student who was saying, sir, within 1 week I got minimum 17, 18 interviews. एक week में 17-18 interviews. And because it is online, you need not to go to different places, so you can appear for those interviews, but you need to be prepared, you need to prepare for that. So this all the things which you want to explore. Applying is one part, preparing for interview is another part. You will get very less time to prepare for interview. वो इंटरव्यू में आपसे मैथमेटिक्स पूछेंगे, आपसे बोर्ड के ऊपर वो ड्राइव करवाएंगे, आपको उसका तैयारी करना है. You have to prepare for that. That is the reason YourPedia is telling you from the very beginning, do not take things lightly. Post-GATE counseling is not that, sir, this is my score, send me the list of institute where I will get admission. Actually, it is not that simple. It is actually not that simple. This is my GATE, sir, this is my CGPA, this is my category, where should I apply? Okay, IISc mein these 3 places you should apply. One is optimistic, where you can have very high chance. Okay, apply here. One is moderate, material engineering, apply in this. Moderate, on an average your score you can get it. One in pessimistic, अगर बहुत ही कम गया तो मेरे को ये तो मिल सकता है, अर्थ साइंस. Apply in earth science in MS. Apply in let's say mechanical engineering in MTech or MS, depending on your score. That decision you have to do it. And keep one thing in your mind, MS is always better than MTech. I'm telling you that outright. For placement, MS is better than MTech. Prove me wrong if you think otherwise. Prove me wrong and ask any student of IIT. The only advantage of MTech is it is in 2 years, but in triple IIT, IIT Hyderabad, they are giving MS also in 2 years now. What is the advantage of MS? Good placement. How? You get more time to prepare for those skills जो placement companies को चाहिए. MTech is nothing but BTech done in fast speed. That's it. आप फास्ट फॉरवर्ड मोड में बीटेक कर रहे हो, उसी को MTech बोलते हैं. उसमें थ्योरी कर रहे हो. MS में तुम स्किल एनहांस कर रहे हो, उसमें तुम नई चीजें सीखते हो. दैट इज द रीजन MS इज बेटर कोर्स. एंड कम गेट स्कोर पे जाता है, लेकिन उसमें इंटरव्यू होगा तुम्हारा, उसको अच्छे तरीके से तैयार करना पड़ेगा. इंटरव्यू इस बार भी ऑनलाइन होंगे, बिकॉज ऑफलाइन का मेरे को नहीं लगता चांस है. इस बार भी ऑनलाइन होंगे इंटरव्यूज, बिकॉज दिस सिचुएशन, कोविड सिचुएशन इज स्टिल देयर, so restrictions are still there, so interviews will be online and you will get multiple opportunities for interviews. calls आते हैं. only trouble क्या होता है कि जैसे अभी YourPedia ने काउंसलिंग स्टार्ट किया है, students are going to get call, every year students get call, but they get only 1 week. and उसमें क्या होता है कि उनकी तैयारी नहीं होती है. हम अभी से तुम्हें बोल रहे हैं स्नैप लगाना स्टार्ट करो, इंटरव्यू के स्नैप्स लगाना स्टार्ट करो, तैयारी करना स्टार्ट करो, मैथमेटिक्स के स्नैप लगाओ, सुनो जो पिछले बार स्टूडेंट्स ने इंटरव्यू दिए हैं उनका एक्सपीरियंस सुनो. हाउ कैन आई इन्वेस्ट प्रेजेंट टाइम सर? जब तक कि ये कॉल नहीं आता मैं क्या कर सकता हूं? एट लीस्ट लिसन टू द एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ इंटरव्यू ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स जिन्होंने पिछली बार दिया था, उनको सुनो. व्हाट डिड दे से, सी दैट व्हाट क्वेश्चंस वर आस्क्ड, फीडबैक इज देयर. you listen to the students last year what kind of questions were asked, and on the basis of that start preparing. इंटरव्यू की प्रिपरेशन करना स्टार्ट करो. so slowly you will prepare. It will take you 1 month. Preparation of the interview is different from written exam. So if you have written GATE exam, interview ka preparation is different. You need to prepare that for differently. It is not similar to GATE exam. So उसकी तैयारी तुम्हें अभी से करनी पड़ेगी. आपको उसने बताया कि अभी फॉर्म भरोगे, उसके बाद इंटरव्यू कॉल आएगा. The moment call comes, you should be ready with that particular question. Okay, now you have 9.1 CGPA, 46 marks. Believe me, you will get all 3 departments call from IISc. 9.1 CGPA, 46 marks. Depending upon where you want, there will be 3 departments in IISc from where you will get the interview call. I'm telling you that honestly. And then they will ask you want MS or you want PhD. They will ask you in the interview, because that option they give you in the interview. Sometimes they will say, no, we cannot give you PhD, we can give you MS only. We cannot give you MS, we can give you PhD. So what do you want? Then you can decide there. 46 marks पे, if you do not get MTech, MS stuff will come. Sir, MTech higher जाता है गेट स्कोर, MS कम जाता है. Does that mean MS is not better than MTech? MTech is better than MS? Answer is no. MS में वो इंटरव्यू लेता है तुमसे पॉजिटिवली. और उसके बेस पे वो डिसाइड करता है, दैट इज द ओनली डिफरेंस. सो तुम्हें इसमें 3 जगह से कॉल आएगा फॉर श्योर, यू विल गेट दिस कॉल. See, design also, if you have interest in design, then placements are there. IIT Delhi mein design mein placements are there. IIT Delhi design mein placements are there. Good companies come. General Electrical kind of companies, Caterpillar kind of companies are coming to IIT Delhi for design. So, if you have interest in design, go for design. That is my answer to you. If you have interest in design, you should go for design. Good companies come there. Data science course, yes. So like many other, not only IIT Delhi, many other IITs are planning to launch new courses this year. Listen to me carefully. Many of the IITs, many of the triple IITs, many of the NITs are planning to launch the job oriented courses this year. The reason is companies could not get sufficient students from these departments like data science, कंप्यूटेशनल डाटा साइंस. एनआईटी सूरत कल 2-3 दिन में सारा प्लेसमेंट हो गया, स्टूडेंट ही नहीं है, अभी कंपनी आ रही है, स्टूडेंट नहीं है. सो जितनी भी ये इंस्टीट्यूट्स हैं, दे आर प्लानिंग टू स्टार्ट देयर कोर्सेज, बट in these courses there is written exam and interview. Whenever they will launch these courses, there will be written exam and interview, and I tell you, for non gate student there will be written exam. So data science के लिए तुम्हें मैथमेटिक्स को तैयार करना स्टार्ट करना चाहिए. हाउ कैन आई प्रिपेयर माई सेल्फ फॉर डाटा साइंस सर? एटलीस्ट स्टार्ट प्रिपेयरिंग मैथमेटिक्स, बिकॉज मैथमेटिक्स इज अ पार्ट दे आस्क यू इन डाटा साइंस. उसका एक वीडियो त्यागी सर बनाएंगे और आपको बताएंगे कि आपने डाटा साइंस का प्रिपरेशन कैसे करना है. ही इज गोइंग टू मेक दैट वीडियो एंड गोइंग टू टेल यू कि कौन से सब्जेक्ट्स पे फोकस रखना है, डाटा साइंस कैसे करना है. और जिन स्टूडेंट्स ने इंटरेक्शन अटेंड किया था, आई थिंक महेश का, कंप्यूटेशनल डाटा साइंस आईआईएससी बेंगलोर, महेश वेरी डिटेल, महेश टोल्ड इन डिटेल्ड मैनर कि क्या क्या सब्जेक्ट्स, क्या क्या टॉपिक्स आपको प्रिपरेशन करने हैं. सो यू कैन प्रिपेयर फॉर दैट. Okay, how to join NITI through sponsorship? No, NITI does not take through sponsorship. I am not aware. NITI does not take through sponsorship. डाटा साइंस की प्रिपरेशन मैंने आपको बता दिया. त्यागी सर आपको मैथ्स की तैयारी करवाएंगे, कुछ लेक्चर्स लेंगे और वो जल्दी ही हम इनिशिएट कर देंगे. और जो स्टूडेंट रजिस्टर्ड हैं YourPedia के साथ, उनके साथ डाटा साइंस का फोल्डर या तो शेयर हो चुका होगा या वो आप गुरविंदर सर से डिस्कस कर लें, वो शेयर हो जाएगा. लेकिन डाटा साइंस का आई थिंक यस, सो सर इज सेइंग दैट व्हाट इज शेयर्ड, तो आपके साथ डाटा साइंस शेयर हो गया. लेट मी टेल यू, दो स्टूडेंट्स हु आर गोइंग फॉर निटी बॉम्बे और मैनेजमेंट कोर्स, दो स्टूडेंट्स हु आर गोइंग फॉर निटी बॉम्बे एंड मैनेजमेंट कोर्स, उनके लिए मैनेजमेंट का एक पूरे का पूरा फोल्डर हैज ऑलरेडी बीन शेयर्ड on your website, on your portal, and data science is also shared. So that portal consists of all those topics which were asked in NITI Bombay and management courses, including IEOR Bombay, Master of Management IC Bangalore, Department of Management Madras, and NITI Bombay. Please start listening to those topics. They are generic topics, very very important for you. उसमें इंडस्ट्रियल इंजीनियरिंग के टॉपिक्स हैं, उनको तैयार करना स्टार्ट करो. डाटा साइंस का फोल्डर भी शेयर हो गया आपके साथ, उसको सुनना स्टार्ट करो. YourPedia के जो लेक्चर्स हैं डाटा साइंस के, उनको सुनना स्टार्ट कर दो. राइट, सो दिस इज व्हाट वी हैव टू डू. ओके, see, not everywhere internship is asked. Let me tell you one thing, 30% places, wherever you go for interview, 30% of the places, 30% of the places, they will ask you about project and internship. So at least 30% of the places, they are going to ask you about project and internship. Not everywhere. Everywhere they are not going to ask you about internship. But if you can manage a good project, sometime project itself gets you selected. Sometime itself project will get you selected. But 30% of the places you may come across project and internship, they may ask you for that. So you need to prepare on that line. So keep preparing on this also. Internship के बारे में थोड़ा सा कर लो, project के बारे में you should have some knowledge, and sometime they can ask you there. Okay, you are 2020 pass out and 2022 getting score this, XC this. XC का use करो, XC का use करो. I think you have more score for XC, so you should use for XC. Okay, you are scheduled cast 36 marks for 40 score civil engineering. For 40 you can take a chance. 30 to 40% probability you may get call from there. 30 to 40% probability you may get a call from there. See, XC का I have not shown you here for XC. XC के साथ भी बहुत सी opportunities तुम्हारे पास हैं. Yeah, like this, this is there. Climate science में if you have score of XC or mechanical के साथ you can apply in climate science. So on every institute like IISc Bangalore में as XC सर मैं कहाँ कहाँ apply कर सकता हूँ? IISc Bangalore में with XC score where I can apply? You can apply in aerospace, you can apply in climate science, MTech, but there will be interview, aptitude test and interview. You can apply in earth science. Earth science में only MS. With XC score you cannot apply in MTech. With XC score earth science you can apply for MS only. So that detail is there with every institute, and mentors will tell you, YourPedia mentors will tell you where you have to apply. So with XC where I can apply, product design and engineering can I apply? So the moment you ask me this question, that sir with XC where I can apply, see nobody can remember that. Or IISc Bangalore is one institute, then there are 25 such institute. So every institute you have to see. With IISc Bangalore, where I can apply aerospace, climate science, earth science, product design and engineering, material science, sustainable technology, smart manufacturing, chemical and civil में you can apply. Computational data science also XC के साथ you can apply computational data science, but not MTech. MS course, which is even better, you can apply there. And similarly, management studies also you can apply. Sir, can I apply in management studies with XC? NITI Bombay I can apply with XC. Yes, last year there are so many students from YourPedia in NITI Bombay who have gone with XC score, so you can apply there. So that is there. Similarly, XC interdisciplinary, there are other departments also with which XC you can apply. XC score के साथ you can apply many places, but only trouble is you need to know in particular institute you have to apply with XC or with mechanical. And number two, you should also be very very careful, because you have option for applying in only 3 departments. Different institutes will restrict you to apply in couple of departments only. So that also you need to keep in mind. You cannot apply in all the departments. Some institutes you need to keep in mind where you can apply, right? That is very very important. नहीं, IITs में सब ब्रांच में इंटरव्यू नहीं होता है, कुछ ब्रांचेस में इंटरव्यू होता है जो उन्होंने मेंशन किया होता है, एंड वी विल कीप ऑन टेलिंग यू व्हिच डिपार्टमेंट्स में देयर इज अ इंटरव्यू. But wherever there is an interview, that is good for you because opportunities are better. See, there is a gap. So agar gap hai, so all the companies will not let you sit for the placement normally. After BTech, there is a gap of 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. It no doubt affects some of the companies, but there are so many other companies which will also allow you to sit in placement. So if you say, sir, there is a gap, does that mean I will not get a job? That is not the answer. You will get a job, but yes, it affects. It certainly affects, because gap is a gap, and I'm strongly against gap. You should not have much gap in your career. After BTech, you should not have much gap, because थर्ड ईयर में गेट लिखते हो तुम, फाइनल ईयर में गेट लिखते हो, और अब कोई मास्टर्स उठा लो उसके साथ साथ गेट लिखना है तो लिखते रहो. बहुत ज्यादा गैप क्रिएट नहीं करना चाहिए. ईयर आफ्टर ईयर यू शुड नॉट टेक अ गैप. दैट इज नॉट गुड. That is not good for you. So PhD in management is something which is a really good basically course. PhD in management के बाद आपके पास 3 ऑप्शंस जो हैं जो टिपिकली होती हैं. एक आपके पास इंडस्ट्री की जो ऑप्शन है. If you do PhD in management, then the opportunity in industry is more than if you do PhD in engineering. Listen that carefully. If you do PhD in management, then the opportunities for jobs in industries are more than the opportunities for job in industry if you do PhD in engineering. PhD in management is better than PhD in engineering for corporate jobs. That is what I'm saying. For academics, it is equally good. For postdoctorate fellowship going abroad, it is equally good. And another one advantage of PhD in management is entrepreneurial stuff. Now, almost all institutes have their incubation centers where you can always create your own venture. So that is the another advantage of doing PhD from these institutes and having your own venture also. Opportunities with the production and industrial engineering, I tell you, is similar to other branches, with the difference that production industrial students get advantage for such courses, industrial engineering courses in IITs. जैसे आपको जो इंडस्ट्रियल इंजीनियरिंग के कोर्सेज हैं, जैसे बॉम्बे में है IUR, वहां पे तुम्हें MS और PhD में एडमिशन इजीली मिलता है. आई थिंक लास्ट ईयर ऑल्सो देयर वाज वन स्टूडेंट, she was from production industrial, I think NIT Jalandhar, and she got into IEOR direct PhD in IIT Bombay. So if you are a BTech in production industrial engineering, apply for a direct PhD IEOR Bombay. That may be very very good course, or MS in that department, that can be good course for you. So those are the advantages. Where to apply for management course other than NITI? Yes, other than NITI, जो टॉप के 4 कोर्स हैं गेट के थ्रू, वो NITI नंबर 1, नंबर 2 IEOR Bombay, Industrial Engineering Operation Research Bombay. Number 3, Masters of Management IISc Bangalore. Number 4, Department of Management IIT Madras. And 6 more courses are there, which I will make a dedicated video. So these are the 10 courses of management where you should apply. And GATE score varies for general category from 350 to 900 plus score तक बच्चे इनमें लेते हैं. तो तीनों मतलब all range students get into these kind of institutes. Okay, so what MS in robotics? Yes, mechatronics, robotics. इसमें आपको कॉल आएगा, उसको कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा. Senule, you are to convert that. You will get a call, but you are to convert that. Yes, 830. Aniruddha Patil, 830 score is tremendous. Apply in NITI and start preparing as soon as possible. Start preparing for interview as soon as possible. You will get the call for sure. 800 plus पे तुम्हें 100% NITI से call आएगा. Please start preparing for NITI Bombay. Prepare for interviews. Okay, so when to apply in IISc? I've told you, this IISc का एक वीडियो हम ऑलरेडी डाल चुके हैं. IISc का वीडियो तो बहुत पहले डाल चुके हैं, हम कैसे अप्लाई करना है, क्या करना है, सब हम कर चुके हैं. We have already done that. Okay, 33 marks, 410 GATE score, belonging to OBC in civil. Civil guys, come tomorrow. Tomorrow we are blasting for civil, so please come tomorrow. कल आपका सिविल का होगा. Today is mechanical guys. We are having it for mechanical guys today. Okay. See, YourPedia from the very beginning is of the opinion that irrespective of your score, you will get a call from some place or the other, and we are still restricting ourselves to the same. आपको कॉल आएगा, आपको बस तैयारी करनी है. हमारा जो YourPedia का वेबसाइट है ना, हमारा जो YourPedia का वेबसाइट है, वो उसके ऊपर PGC फॉर्म अपडेट करके लिखा हुआ है. यू गो टू द वेबसाइट ऑफ YourPedia एजुकेशन, वहां पे there is a PGC form update. It's written there on the right side. The moment you click there, you will get all the information. Let me repeat it for all of you. If you want to get recent updates about the forms which are coming out, then you need to go to the website of YourPedia Education and YourPedia Education, and you will find there PGC form update. Click there, you will get all the updates of forms जो जो आ चुके हैं अभी तक. Tomorrow is the civil engineering, Shikha. As I told you, tomorrow we will go for civil engineering. Tomorrow is the same time civil engineering. We are going to have that. Yes. So don't predict it. Let score will come. I told you that you start preparing. Please start preparing for your admissions in different IITs and institutes. PGC package includes PSU interviews? No. Post-GATE counseling includes many other things except public sector interviews. Public sector interviews में GDs वगैरह अलग से होता है और उसकी अलग preparation होती है. That is separate. So post-GATE counseling only includes, as of now, for you, NITI Bombay is there. So if you're high ranker and if you want to decide into your master's courses, MS courses and all, and where you are to take a call, where you are to enter, then you can certainly join YourPedia counseling. That is helpful. And I tell you one thing, how for very high rankers, this question many students asked, very high ranker, why they should join post-GATE counseling of YourPedia? And the reason is, the moment you enter into YourPedia panel, there are so many interactive sessions with the students. The kind of, I think last year IOCL का interview हुआ, HPCL का interview हुआ, hundreds of interview experiences are kept there. So if you are expecting call from PSU, start preparing with YourPedia right now. And because you will listen to lot of interview experiences of students, and जो स्नैप वगैरह आपका पोस्ट गेट काउंसलिंग में आपको मिलेगा, उसको आप चाहे आईआईटीज के लिए यूज कर लो, चाहे पीएसयूज के लिए यूज कर लो, दैट यू कैन डू दैट. So you can start preparing, and there are lot of learning videos are kept on the panel, so you can start exploring those videos. हर सब्जेक्ट का वीडियो पड़ा हुआ है, उसको एक्सप्लोर करना स्टार्ट करें, that will be helpful to you. Okay, Tarun, that is there in IISc when CDS form is out. वो तो हो चुका है ना, IISc का फॉर्म हो चुका है, कंप्यूटेशनल डाटा साइंस का हो चुका है फॉर्म आउट. ये है कंप्यूटेशनल डाटा साइंस. So computational data science in IISc form is out. MS and PhD is there, MS and PhD is there, MTech is also there. There will be interview. Computational data science mein there will be interview, and you need to face that interview. So getting call is not the only criteria. You will get call in computational data science for less score also. If you are going for MS, getting call is not a criteria, converting that call is a criteria. So uske liye aapka interview hoga. Start preparing with your PDF for interview, that is what I'm saying. So interview will be there, form is there, you will need to prepare for interviews. Okay, that is how it is to be done. I think that's all. Okay, yes, that's true. FPM and PhD are the same thing. Yes, that's true. If you do not have good project, you may face problem at 30% of the interviews, because there is a probability that 30% places they will ask you about project. So if you do not have good project, you may face trouble at 30% of the places. The rest you may not face any trouble. So nothing to worry. But yes, you should, if you do not have project, try to arrange or manage a good project and try to prepare on that. That is what you have to do. Color blindness is not a problem for IITs. It is for the jobs, not for IITs. And in fact, public sector में color blindness may have a problem, but private sector jobs में color blindness is not an issue. So color blindness may not be a problem for you in IITs for MTech admissions. 8.25 CGPA and 38 marks in XE paper. See, I told you that 8.25 CGPA and your GATE qualified. If you qualify GATE, you will get a call for PhD in some departments. Anubhav, like these departments I told you, these departments like sustainable technology. Last year also, if I remember, one student got call from this department also at very, very less score. So PhD के लिए GATE score is not a criteria. CGPA should be more than 8 and more than 8.5 in some institutes. So some institutes will permit you for 8.5 plus, some institutes will permit you for 8. And PhDs are also done at different institutes like IITs, IIScs, triple IITs, NITs. So if you cover up all the institutes, then chances of getting call is high from these places. Okay, so I told you for SC/ST category, the cutoffs, do not see the cutoffs, even nitty. But still, if you've asked, if you are 500 plus in SC, 450 plus in ST, please fill the form. If you are 500 GATE score plus in SC and 450 plus in scheduled tribe, please fill the form of nitty Bombay. If 750 plus journal category, 700 plus girls journal, please fill the form of nitty Bombay. So you should fill the form of nitty Bombay. If you get the call, you should convert it. Yes, PI paper you can apply. Why not? You can apply with PI paper. So they will mention, the form is there, the detailed form is there. You can apply with that. So I told you, like, this is not to be seen. Didn't I say you are not to see aerospace? Whatever they are saying. I told you don't see this, because this is not for MS. And moreover, there's a huge variation in this in MTech also. Maximum students make a couple of mistakes. Let me summarize those common mistakes and end up our lecture today. First mistake, they see the cutoff. Please do not see the cutoffs for making your majority of decisions. It can give you some idea, but it does not give you good idea in majority of places. Do not see and decide on the basis of cutoffs only. This is only small idea generating thing, nothing more than that. Number 2, MS is better than MTech, students think otherwise. MS is better than MTech, students think otherwise. They should not think that way. Number 3, third mistake, they wait for the interview to come to start preparing for that. You should not do that. You should keep preparing. Number fourth mistake, they think that my low gate score is the reason I may not get good place. Gate score is only one criteria. Even if your gate score is low or you do not have gate score, you have multiple options. Keep preparing for a couple of more months. You can do that. Fifth mistake, they think that if fees is high, something like self-sponsored, that means I will not pay because I cannot pay. There's a loan, 100% loan by the banks. The moment you show the selection letter, you get a loan and you can get a very good education there. Don't make this mistake if you want a very good career. So I repeat this mistake. Mistake number 1, they see the cutoff and think they will get a call or not. First mistake. Second mistake, they think MTech is better than MS. That is the second mistake. Third mistake, they think that okay, the interview will come, then we will start preparing. They don't do that. That is the thing. Number fourth mistake, they think that they will have to pay more fees, they may not get that money, so they are not to do that. And also there is one myth among students: core versus non-core. Non-core jobs give you very high growth, very good salary. You should go for non-core. Start learning little bit about non-core and you will get good opportunity. So I think we ended up here, and please tell all your civil engineering friends tomorrow to join at 7 p.m. Tomorrow we have live session for civil engineering students. I'll be taking the same statistics for civil engineering tomorrow. Join at 7 p.m. Do not miss YourPedia updates. If you are serious for getting admission in your courses, higher education courses, and pursue career, do not miss your updates on YourPedia. Keep visiting the website of YourPedia. Mentors are really going to help you out this season. You are going to get best opportunities, and this season is very good for job opportunities. All the very best, and thanks a lot for your time. Thank you.